Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and today we are at Path of Discord. Isn't that wonderful? This is the anti-mage build, sort of. It's kind of confusing. Touch of Palsy. You inflict 267 damage on the target. Target legs become brittle for 10 seconds, causing them to suffer 76 spirit damage for every half second they are moving. So, 100, 152. Yep, 152 spirit damage every time for every second they walk. It's a really decent ability. Like if people are running away from you and you place this on them, it's more or less likely going to kill them if they're low on health. It's a nice walk away ability. Blast Wave. A great burst of corrupted winds tears at all targets within 20 feet, inflicting 192 damage physical. If under the effect of discordant aura, wounds are lowered by 75 for 20 seconds. This is a really good ability for front lines because you use this and you reduce everyone's health in front of you. It's really good. It's a really good ability. A lot of the chosen I've seen use this ability. Discordant fluctuation. The power of the wood fluctuates violently around you and your allies within 100 feet. Enemies that dare use offensive magical abilities against a group mate in this radius will be hit with a magical backlash, causing them 232 spirit damage. Targets can only be damaged once every 2 seconds. This is really good for getting mages off you. This does scale, so it does more damage as, you know, as time goes on and you level it up. I use this when I realize, like, I switch over to this ability when I see a bunch of order coming out with a bunch of spellcasters, which most of the time that's what they have. They have a lot of range units, to what I've seen. That's usually Order's bread and butter. They don't have a lot of melee units. Discordant instability. You tear at a fabric of reality, warping the world around you. Enemies within 25 feet will have all the resistances reduced by 118. This scales, by the way. The more you level it up, the more it'll be. During this time, group mates within 100 feet have all the resistances increased by 236. This is really good, again, for tanks dealing with mages. If you feel like you don't have enough resistance to magic, this is really helpful. Moving on. Ravage. You channel the fell powers of the warp into your blade, unleashing a devastating strike that does 317 spiritual damage. This is good against tanks because they don't have a lot of spirit resistance. This is good against melee classes because, again, not a lot of resistance. But it can be parried, it can be blocked, it can be defended against. So it's like a give and take. Seeping wounds. Your blade churns with spiritual energies and will cripple your target, inflicting 549 damage over 9 seconds. This is kinda good. It's more or less your bleed. It's just damage you do past the time. Like, there's abilities that make this a little bit more powerful, which I use. But other than that, it's I'd say out of 5 stars, like a 5-star rating, it would be a solid 4. Siphoned energy. Anytime you disrupt a spell, which is anytime one of your abilities stop a spellcaster from using his spell, you will regain 105 health and your movement speed will be increased by 30% for 5 seconds. I have not seen this used before. I have not seen it used by a chosen before. I think there can be a build made around this that can make it more effective and make it like really good. As you can see, game kicked me out. I was away from my keyboard too long. Alright, let's go talk to a guy now.
Strength is the only measure of a man.
But yeah, it's mediocre. Discordant turbulence. The power of the warp melds with the mind of your enemies, causing healing on any foes within 25 feet to become 25% less effective. This is good. Like, if you're dealing with a lot of healers on order side, this is good. But it's kind of bad because it's an aura, which means you'd have to give up one benefit that you'd give everyone for something to help kill people, which I guess is a benefit, but 25%, I mean, you can do more damage to where healing isn't as effective. It's an okay ability. Tainted wound. If an enemy is directly healed while suffering from seeping wound, that's us, the healer will suffer 333 damage. This is really good because this stops what you can do is this has no cooldown, so you can go around everyone in the front line, give them seeping wound, and every time someone tries to heal them, they'll take damage. This is really good at getting like a lot of healers off of healing targets because they're just taking so much damage. It's a good disrupt spell, I'd say, or a disrupt modification. Quake. You shake the very earth, dealing 193 spirit damage to all opponents within 45 feet in front of you, staggering everyone for up to 5 seconds, preventing all actions unless they are damaged. This is really good for stopping melee charges. So what melee will commonly do when they charge you is they will use a spinning attack. They'll spin around in a circle and that'll attack multiple times. Think of Relentless, but it's an AoE instead of a single. You basically shove your fucking weapon down into the ground, and you interrupt that, and that stops them from casting it. It's really good at preventing charges. Embrace the wind. All healing used on you becomes 15% more effective. That means anyone healing you will give you 15% more. This is really good for tanking if you can get this ability. It's, unless someone gives you a debuff that reduces your healing, this is going to be the thing that keeps you alive. Oh, I forgot. Path of Discord has like one of the most long effects. Like, they have really long effects. Like definitions for effects. Zech's Reflection. You increase your disrupt chance by 25% for 10 seconds. During this time, any spell You disrupt will silence the caster for 3 seconds. Group members within 100 feet become surrounded by a magical barrier, absorbing 75 damage from magic abilities for 10 seconds. Ugh. I need a breath. Whew. Okay. Disrupt means anytime someone slings a spell at you and you disrupt it, you block it. That's what that means. So anytime you do that, sun will become silent. This will only last how long? It's a 10-second thing. So it's really situational. If you feel like everyone on order is just slinging spells at you, this would probably be really good. If not, it's definitely up there with a useful ability, but it's kind of, it doesn't have as much time. Like 10 seconds isn't all that much. If it had like a reduced cooldown time, like if it is 20 seconds on its cooldown, then it'd be worth it. It'd be like one of the best abilities in the game if the cooldown was reduced. Alright, last one. Shadow Faith. Rank 4 morale. Well, a thunderous curse shatters the air, inflicting 1,200 damage to all targets within 25 feet and dispelling a blessing. So it dispels a buff and it does damage. That's all it does. It's okay if you want like a lot of damage going out to the front line, but I mean, actually dispelling blessings is actually pretty good. So I'd say this is definitely a push ability, something you use to push in further into the front line. Anyway, that's the path to Discord. We're done with that. Next up is Black Orc.